Your community, your elections. WBRC, you decide 2025.
And we at WBRC are committed to giving you all the information you need for Election Day, which is why we've invited all the Birmingham mayoral candidates here to answer the questions that are most important to you. And joining us today is Commissioner Lashunda Scales. Commissioner Scales, thanks for being with us. We'll give you 3 questions, 3 minutes each to answer. The first question surrounds public safety. Birmingham has a perception issue, some would say a reality issue with public safety. What would your administration do differently to try and make streets safer, to protect the public, and also improve the national perception of public safety here?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me. I will say what we will do differently is, first of all, admit that we do have a crime or violent crime problem. The city of Birmingham, I think, needs to do a much greater effort in making sure that we have a long-term and short-term comprehensive plan as to how to fight crime. In addition to that, I think we need to fund those programs that I know that have been defunded for our youth. Also, our crime prevention programs that I know we need to strengthen. And then in addition to that, we take away this perception that Birmingham is a dangerous place by, first of all, making the citizens at home feel safe. A lot of times I think we're taking for granted that people don't talk to other people in other states, and therefore they form an opinion based upon what's happening at home. When we speak of marketing, you change that effort by making sure that when you have these successes, you are publicizing it. You're making sure that people know we had a problem, and had is the operative word. We had a problem, we saw a solution, we implemented those solutions, and now our city is in a much better place.
Let's talk about jobs, recruiting new jobs, new companies to the Magic City, also retaining college graduates who may call the Magic City home and then decide to go elsewhere once they finish that education. What would a Scales administration do differently to recruit jobs to the area and to keep educated employees in this Magic City?
That's a great question. As a matter of fact, one of the programs or projects that I'm really excited about is that the Coca-Cola plant that the county invested $2 million into a project that is actually in my district. That's 200 and, can we go back?
We can't. We'll keep going, though.
Okay, yes, sir. All right, so there were 750 jobs. I wanted to be accurate in what I'm giving. So we had 750 jobs, and then we had 50 jobs that we saved, in addition to the fact that we were able to increase the footprint in terms of community engagement with Coca-Cola. This is how you win in terms of recruitment, but more importantly, retention, because Coca-Cola was about to leave Birmingham. And so we were able to retain that. How you recruit is new industry. As we have these different educations that are made available now that probably traditionally weren't there when you and I were in college, they are different IT jobs. Matter of fact, we have blue collar jobs when we're talking about data systems and so forth. There are opportunities, but we have to make sure that those professionals know that when you graduate from college, we have a job waiting for you. So that's an opportunity that we will employ as the mayor of the city.
Finally, the question comes up almost every mayoral cycle, and that is this tension between the 99 neighborhoods and downtown business district, right? How would a Scales administration make these 99 neighborhood associations feel felt and seen in terms of weed abatement, blight, housing, paving, all the things they care about, while also tending to the success that is downtown and the financial benefit it provides?
Well, first of all, I've been a neighborhood officer. And the one thing that I do know as being a neighborhood officer is that it's a job that doesn't pay, but it is your greatest investment, I believe, into your community. And so you have to make sure that we expand, meaning that what we're doing in other segments of the city as the leadership, not to the people who live in those areas, but the leadership has to understand that equity, making every community pair the same with what we're doing downtown and the developments in other communities. And therefore, that's how you take away the tension. More importantly, I think what the issue has always been is that there's been a lack of attention and the disparity is so wide. And we've got to do better. We are required by law to make sure that we provide 7 basic city services, and those services should be distributed partially because everyone pays taxes. So you're more than just a voter, you are a taxpayer. And under Scales administration, those 99 neighborhoods will then begin to get a breath of fresh air because we know that what works in one community certainly is eligible and applicable to another.
Commissioner Scales, thanks for your time. A reminder,
Absolutely.
Those municipal elections come up on August the 26th. Polls will open 7 a.m., close at 7 p.m. And once they do, make sure you've got WBRC.com or the WBRC News app ready, where we'll have those live election results. You can also live stream our election coverage, which will begin that night, first at 9.